Title slide. Voting does not equal political power. TV made of pennies. Pennies are moving around, mouthing movements. Zoom in on the mouth, a penny in the mouth of the TV, and then this becomes the full frame for 2. Transitions. Penny is falling into the bottom of a very large bucket. The motion stops on an image of just the bucket. Transition sequence where the bucket morphs into a roll of pennies. Then the roll of pennies turns into a row of pennies, which is frame 10. The rolls of pennies then begin to stretch and make the shape of bar graphs. Transition sequence. The individual rolls of pennies fall back and then end up laying flat, so we have an elevation view. Once the pennies are laying flat, then individual pennies begin skewering out and making the form of a scatter plot. A hard line forms on the right side of the scatter plot, creating an enclosing box, which makes it look like a cash register drawer. The drawer draws inward. One at a time, old style cash register things begin popping up. Is this the right conversation? Then, already spelled out in pennies, why not something closer to nature? Using something like a turbulent displace, the individual pennies melt together and begin looking like liquid. The color changes to be more aqueous. The aqueous layers now glob together into one blob. And then the title type, or the caption type says, where it's not size that matters. Transition sequence. The blob grows into a smaller blob, and it echoes the large penny from the beginning that we zoomed in from the TV. A parallel is being drawn to chemical reactions which are closer to nature than polling, and as soon as the blue drop hits the red water, it causes the chemical composition of the water to change, turning it green. Now all of the water is green, and the final thing says, but what it's made of. The animation closes with a quote from Margaret Mead. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has.